to another episode of HHMtv. I'm here with Mike Simmons, owner of Silo Auto Club and Conservancy. Welcome, Mike. Thanks for having us here.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thanks. Glad to be here.
And I know we were talking earlier, Mike. What got you interested in cars in general, and then what brought you to create this club and conservancy for people?
So it was funny. I grew up on the farm. I was a farm kid. Cars were kind of the fun thing. My dad and I were able to kind of restore a couple of cars when we were younger. So that got me into the whole thing. My first kind of cool car was a '69 Camaro that my dad and I built pretty much from the ground up. And so I've always been into cars. And then I started kind of accumulating a few cars along the way. And in the meantime, we've kind of lived all over the place. My wife and I moved a little bit, and then about 7 or 8 years ago, we moved downtown, Indy, and I was looking for a commercial building just to keep, I had a few cars, and I was trying to figure out a place to keep them. And I was actually looking for a smaller building, but this building was the old Harrison College Chef's Academy, and it became available. And I was living about 4 blocks west of here, so it was super convenient. And so I really bought it originally for my own storage, and then one thing led to another, and now we're kind of a full-fledged club and storage facility, and it's been kind of crazy what's happened over the last 5 years. We're a storage facility, so rental model, so people can store as many cars. We've got a few folks who have probably 8 or 10 cars that they store with us, and secondarily we're a social club. We're a car club. So people can have a social membership without having a car stored with us. If they have a car stored with us, that's all kind of baked into their storage fee. And then lastly, we do events. And so we do anything from, we do our own car events, we do concerts, we do musical things, as well as we also do private events for people who want to rent out all or a portion of the facility for their own events that they want to do.
Mike, if you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit more about the events that you have here, the organized one, and what types of businesses rent the space out? And then also, I noticed there's something out there called Racecraft One. What is that?
Yeah, so we've partnered with a couple different folks. Racecraft One is owned by Kelly Jones, who is a racing coach. He's got, I think, 8 racing simulators now. And so he uses them for his own coaching, but we also partner with him for events that are going on here in the club. In fact, this afternoon we've got it's a very prototypical setup for the way we partner with him, which is there's an organization's having a meeting all afternoon, like 1 to 4, and then from 4 to 6, they're actually going to sit down and do head-to-head racing. Kelly's got it all set up for them. So they'll sit down. I mean, I think it's everything. It's like pit stop challenge. I mean, it's all those elements, but on a simulator rather than being out of the track.
Mike, what are some of the things that social club members can come here and experience? And typically, what days of the week would those events occur?
Yeah, Jeff. So we are kind of consider ourselves a bit of a lifestyle club. I mean, certainly most people who join here have a deep interest in cars or collecting or racing or rallies or something like that. But we have some people that aren't. That's not maybe their biggest passion, but they like the fact that we're a private club. They can come in, we'll stock the booze they want to have. We've got food. And so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, we're pretty much always open for member nights. Most Sundays, I would say, we do jazz events. We do a number of musical events. So a lot of times we do jazz on Sundays. We'll do Formula One on Sundays as well. So typically we've got a Sunday brunch associated with both of those. And then, I mean, those are the member events, but obviously, we love to host events for people when they want to come in, and it could be anything from a full facility rental with a couple 300 people that come in to, we've got a couple smaller spaces that are more for meetings of, call it 20 to 50 to 60 people. And so it just kind of varies on what people are looking for, but we try to make it. What we find is most people really enjoy the kind of the backdrop of this, whether they're really into cars or not. but they really enjoy the fact that they can come in, wander around, and see some really cool cars they probably wouldn't see otherwise.
Where can folks go to get more information on the club?
So our website's siloautoclub.com. People who are in the downtown Indy area, if you happen to be downtown, feel free to stop in and see us. But that's pretty much all of our events, all of the pricing schedule, everything's out on our website.
All right, appreciate it. Well, I'm Jeff Dettelbach, and here we are wrapping up another episode of HHMtv. Thanks for joining me.